Maasai culture does not live in rare rituals or in the moments most often photographed. It lives in how families live together, how communities protect their livestock, and how people share responsibility in the face of risk. To understand the Maasai people, we need to look at everyday life, where culture continues, day after day. In the lives of the Maasai people, baboons are not animals of high symbolic value. They are not mentioned in stories of honor, nor do they appear in major rituals. But precisely because of this, baboons represent a very real, very everyday threat, one that returns again and again. During the day, when livestock are taken out to graze, when children play near living areas, or when women work around the village, baboons can appear at any time. They move in groups, are highly intelligent, and are not easily chased away. A troop of baboons can damage crops, attack smaller livestock, and pose a danger to children if left unchecked. When signs of baboons appear, the Maasai response does not begin with an individual. No one steps forward to declare that they will go hunting. Instead, information is quickly shared within the community. People observe the level of risk, the location of the baboon group, and decide together whether intervention is necessary. If action is needed, warriors are called. But their goal is not hunting in the sense of sport or glory. The priority is to prevent daily life from being disrupted. In many cases, driving the baboons away and creating a safe distance is enough. Only when the threat becomes serious are stronger measures considered.
Mseni simu yako.
What stands out is that this process is always collective. No one acts alone, and no one is praised for having defeated a baboon. After the situation passes, the community returns to its usual rhythm, as if this were simply an expected part of life, something everyone has learned to live with. For the Maasai, facing baboons is not a story to be told as an achievement. It is part of a shared responsibility, protecting livestock, protecting children, and keeping everyday life running normally. It is this sense of normalcy that they value most. And from such a small event, we begin to see clearly how Maasai society functions. Not through heroic moments, but through repeated collective responses to very ordinary risks. If you find this perspective interesting, leave a comment below.
I say, God, make this happen. And that is what happened. I always refer US as the promised land. Everything here. America is a blessed land. It is the Canaan.
But we don't have more. This is the baby God. Say hello to them. Cara.
In the lives of the Maasai people, warriors do not exist as figures to be admired, but as roles ready to be called upon when the community faces risk. They do not carry weapons at all times, nor do they live in a constant state of combat. Most of the time, they live very ordinary lives, much like everyone else in the village.
Jambo. How are you? You're welcome. You're to the celebration.
Sarah, na re fight. Lo so you are doing your fight. Kasadara la muere na kasadara lo suwan na re mga yusin na kwa
But when signs of danger appear, such as a group of baboons moving too close to living areas, it is the warriors who are called first. Not because they are the strongest, but because this is the responsibility assigned to them. The role of a warrior is not to seek danger, but to step forward when danger emerges. In such situations, warriors do not act alone. They move in groups, keep distance from living spaces, and form a protective layer between the threat and the community. Their task does not always end in confrontation. Often, simply being present in the right place at the right time is enough to push risk away.
When we move from one place to another, we live a village like it is. Wherever we go, if we can reach some empty villages, we can live and evolve in circumcision.
Yes.
After they're done, they have to go to the bush for 6 months to learn how to become warriors. They go to learn.
What matters is that once the situation is resolved, warriors are not separated from the community. There are no special rewards, no ceremonies of honor. They return to everyday life, continue herding livestock, and live alongside their families. The warrior role does not elevate them above others. It is a temporary responsibility activated only when needed. This is what gives warriors their particular place in Maasai society. They do not represent individual strength, but the community's ability to protect itself. Respect for warriors does not come from heroic stories, but from the shared understanding that, when necessary, someone will step forward and fulfill their role. And this is why the warrior role has been maintained across generations. Not to preserve a traditional image, but to ensure that in moments of uncertainty, Maasai communities always have a clear structure to rely on. Subscribe to our channel to continue exploring these stories. If you want to understand how Maasai society functions, there's no need to begin with rare rituals. Simply look at the daily life of a Maasai family on an ordinary day. That is where culture is lived, not taught.
Wow. So also this one is part of the decoration that they are going to make you beautiful.
Family is the foundational unit of Maasai people society. Multiple generations live close to one another, sharing space and everyday work. The home is not just a place to sleep, but a space where all daily activities unfold openly before children's eyes, preparing food, caring for livestock, discussing tasks, and dealing with daily challenges. There is no clear separation between teacher and learner. Children grow by watching and participating.
There's smoke.
Look. Camera.
Don't burn yourself.
We always make a big bonfire outside, and each woman just take a piece of fire.
From an early age, Maasai children become accustomed to having a place within shared life. They are given small, age-appropriate tasks, not to enforce discipline, but to help them understand that everyone carries responsibility toward the group. Over time, this becomes habit. Responsibility is not an abstract idea, but something practiced every day. Within the family, roles are relatively clear. Women maintain the rhythm of daily life, preparing meals, caring for young children, organizing household routines. Elders observe and offer guidance based on experience. Each role contributes to keeping the family and community stable, especially in uncertain situations such as drought or livestock loss. In recent decades, however, this rhythm has begun to change. More and more Maasai children attend school. Time spent studying takes them away from the family space for many hours a day, sometimes for years at a time. This opens new opportunities, but also changes how culture is passed down. Here.
So you need them to sing with you. They can sing.
Yes, stomach. This is my stomach. Show me your hand.
When children spend most of their time at school, skills once learned through daily life are no longer absorbed in the same way. Maasai families therefore adjust. Some reorganize work so children can still take part in household life after school. Others accept that certain forms of traditional knowledge will be replaced by new skills.
Okay, come in. Nangarabot.
Naitwa Dr. Kakenya Ntaya.
This change does not move in a single direction. Some Maasai youth leave the village to study or work, encountering very different ways of life. What is striking, however, is that many of them return to the community. They bring back new knowledge, while remaining connected to family life and the values shaped since childhood. This shows that Maasai culture is not cut off by the arrival of modern education. It shifts. The family remains the place where foundational values, responsibility, connection, and community awareness are passed on. School opens new paths, but does not fully replace the role of the family.
And 600 shillings.
The other side is down there.
Yeah.
That is one lamp. Not longer two.
It's long. It's 600 shillings, right? Yes. So if you wanna come here, for example, and maybe you need a piece of land, each row you wanna give out is 600 shillings.
It is through this ongoing adjustment that Maasai life continues to function. Not by preserving everything exactly as it was, nor by abandoning the past, but by constantly weighing what should be kept and what can change to fit a world that is evolving.
And it does not flower a lot. If you look at that farm,
yeah,
you can see some flowers.
Yeah.
The flower is taken is resistant.
So this is 16 months.
This is 16 months.
Yeah.
And it's still growing. You look at it up to here.
It's still growing.
It's still growing. So it is a private sector.
Okay.
Being a private sector, the factory came, the smart sugar came here and said that your land can have sugar.
And that is why, when we look at Maasai society today, we do not see a culture standing still. We see a community learning to live between two rhythms, the rhythm of traditional family life and the rhythm of a modern world that is drawing ever closer. Looking at the Maasai people, we see that culture does not stand still, it moves alongside life itself. It changes, but it does not lose its core values. If you'd like to keep exploring cultures that are evolving in this way, subscribe and share your thoughts below.